I'm Caitlin. I'm 20 years old, and when I was 17, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. It took me over 2 years to get that diagnosis. I was constantly going to GP, being turned away, told to change my lifestyle, change my diet, just exercise. It was my hormones, and at one point I was told to go for CBT. I was told it was all in my head, and I literally did become quite depressed, and it was getting to the point that I actually wanted to end my life because I wasn't having a good quality of life. So when I actually finally changed my doctor and it led me to my diagnosis, in a way I was like, it was kind of like, I told you so. Like, I was kind of almost relieved. It didn't really hit me until a week later when I got my port put in, and I'd been separated from my mum just to have that procedure done, because even though I was classed as a minor, because I was over the age of 16, I couldn't have my mum with me. Treatment was pretty intense, and I'd say that my mental health is worse after I finished treatment. One thing that kept my dad going was the idea of ringing the end of treatment bell. Now, I wasn't too fond of the bell, and even now I'm not a fan of it. It's actually something that's like a trigger for me now. When I originally got asked by my CNS if I wanted referral, I just said no, and that was because I thought, I was a teenager, so I was a bit stubborn, thinking, I don't need no counsellor, I'm fine, I've accepted this now. I've accepted like certain elements. Like, one thing I was struggling with was my fertility. I really struggled with that for a while. And I thought, no, I've accepted it now, I've had plenty of time, I've recovered. I hadn't. So eventually I kind of broke and was like, yeah, can you do that referral for me, please? So I'm glad it was there, because I've had bad past experiences. I let those experiences stop me originally from accepting the help. So I think one thing is, if you've got something that you feel really ashamed of, you think you really need help with, and it is impacting your life, say something. Even if you think, oh no, I finished treatment a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, I would see someone. Because even though I am now 2.5 years off treatment, I am still struggling with a lot of things. I actually developed things after treatment that I never thought of. So the reality is, once you ring that in the treatment bell, treatment really does not end there. Cancer will always live with you, unfortunately. For me personally, seeing a psycho-oncologist was the best decision I ever made. She made me feel normal and goes, this is normal after cancer. And even though it's crap and it's normal, it's like, oh, so this is kind of supposed to happen, or it does happen. I'm not as ashamed anymore. So personally, my psychologist, she's been great with me. It's all about education and improving quality of life for people after cancer.